On your side, this is 12 News Today.
Another week brings another winter storm. We are now just hours away before that snow is set to start falling, blanketing Central Virginia.
We've been giving you the first alert for days, and now we are on your side to help you weather the storm. With a state of emergency still in effect from last week's storms, we're live with how crews all across the Commonwealth are working to keep Virginians safe.
But we won't be the only ones getting battered by the brutal cold. From the Central Plains to the Carolina coast, 60 million people are under weather alerts this morning. We're following those national developments here in our First Alert Center. A lot to get to here on a First Alert Weather Day. We appreciate you starting the day with us here on 12 News Today. It's now 5 a.m. I'm Ashley Hendricks.
And I'm Sarah Bloom. We'll get straight to it because we've got a lot to get to here on a snow day. Emily Yinger is live with local snow preparations while Macy Moores tracks the national impacts of the system.
First, though, let's get over to Andrew Frieden with a check on this snow forecast. Andrew?
All right, my phone is blowing up. I'm getting the notes from folks here that they're seeing some snow already. I think it's light. I'm responding. I'm going, is it light? I don't think it's going to be much more than really light snow over the next few hours. So when we say snow starts 7 to 10 a.m., that's when I mean it kind of gets a little bit more substantial. But we're waiting to hear back from some of my folks out there who let me know that they're seeing some snowflakes. As we look at this First Alert Weather Day tag, we haven't really changed the highest amounts south and east, lowest amounts northwest. A dry, fluffy snow. There's no rain. There's no ice in this. Here's another note. This is from Deb. She said it's snowing in the Goochland-Henrico Route 6 line. Listen, Deb, we will approve or forgive typos. I'm sure I'll have some as well today because you're just kind of working really quickly on your phone, and I really appreciate you sending that note. I wrote Deb back, said, let me see a picture. Let me see what it looks like. And it's this band of precipitation that you can see right along the James River, northern Cumberland, Powhatan, Goochland, northern Henrico, over to Mechanicsville. I think that's light, but it does appear as if it is making its way down to the ground. That's just kind of an initial burst ahead of the main batch of snow that you can see stretches all the way back to northern Alabama, northern Mississippi. The dew point temperature, there you go, just came up. So that leads me to believe that we're getting closer to actually getting some snow sticking. Hanover, the dew point went up, but it's still really dry air. I can't imagine the snow that's falling now is anything but really light. Temperatures in the mid-20s. We're locked there basically through the day. It is going to be a cold day and a snowy day, with Richmond getting, we think, somewhere around that 2 to 6 inch snow forecast. Higher amounts south and east. Today's forecast high only in the mid-20s. So dress for a cold day with a northeasterly breeze as well. Let's hit the roads. Rachel, over to you.
All right, thanks, Andrew. Looking at 64 near Cold Harbor. We're also looking at 64 in the west end, getting into Goochland at Ashland Road. I'm not seeing any slowdowns, and I think these are some of the locations where we maybe had some reports or radar is showing that we have maybe some light flurries falling. I can't confirm that on our VDOT camera. It's still dark and early. We do have a couple crashes out there right now. This first one in Chesterfield County, that's at Arboretum Parkway at Arboretum Place. Another crash in the west end. This is on Knuckles Road at New Wade Lane. There are still some road closures out there due to standing water, so just take it slow on the road. Sussex County Old 40 Road is closed. Ashley.
All right, Rachel, we'll check back. Thank you.
Now on 12 News Midday, Virginia State Police searching for answers after a deadly shooting on Interstate 64 in Henrico. What we know so far. And we're on track to warm up after a couple days of winter weather. Our Megan Wise has more on what we could expect. Plus, the agency in charge of helping our area's most vulnerable get housing is now being sued. The lawsuit claims they are not helping like they should. We break down those details. 12 News Midday starts right now.
On your side, this is 12 News Midday.
Well, thank you for joining us on 12 News Midday. I'm Macy Moores here with Megan Wise. What can we expect for this weekend? It's been a crazy week.
It has. I am so thankful. It's a quiet day.
Right.
Sunshine, that'll really help with melting. Temperatures also warming up as well. So we'll make it out of the 30s, even though it's still very cold right now. It'll slowly get warmer as we go throughout the day, slowly getting warmer into the weekend, and especially next week. We've got some spring-like temperatures, but not a cloud in the sky here from this vantage point. As we take a look closer to downtown Richmond, you can still see the snow on the ground there. It is going to slowly start to melt as we go throughout the day today. Sunshine is the forecast, though, through the rest of the afternoon. 33 is where we currently sit at the airports. We have a breeze out of the north and northwest. That's making it feel even colder. So our wind chill factor, it feels like 24. If you have to be out this afternoon, I would stay bundled up. We're currently sitting in the low to mid 30s. We have 34 in Hanover. Most of us, though, in the low 30s from Louisa, Crew, South Hill, all in the low 30s. There's the winds. They're out of the northwest, anywhere between about 9 to 17 miles per hour. So it'll be breezy at times as we go throughout the day today, and that's just going to make it feel colder. So dress for temperatures that are more in the low to mid 20s if you're headed out. Feels like 21 in Chesterfield. Feels like 24 in Louisa. Wind chill in New Kent, 23 degrees. So wind chill in Tappahannock, you're at 22 degrees. Clear skies, though, on First Alert Doppler radar. Quiet day weather-wise. Quiet conditions tonight with clear skies. Our forecast over the next few hours, we warm up to 40 at 3 o'clock. If you have any plans tonight, just make sure you bundle up. It will be a cold evening. 6 o'clock temperatures will be in the mid-30s. Cold start tomorrow, but again, we have warmer days ahead, and I'll have those details coming up here in just a bit.
This is 12 About Town today.
Hello, I'm Ezra Bryan, and welcome to 12 About Town today. After all that winter weather, it's time to freshen up your home. Here to show us how you can DIY your update with a resource from Farrell and Ball is our lifestyle contributor, Jonathan Miller. So, Jonathan, let's go ahead and start off. I don't know anything about design. How can this book here help me?
On your side, this is First Look at 3.
Now at 3, questions as to what started this massive warehouse fire in Portsmouth. You can see the flames and black smoke filling the air. Riley Wyans at the First Alert Center sharing what we know so far. Riley.
Well, Rachel, this fire broke out at around 9:30 this morning. Let's get you right back to that dramatic video. The son of the building owner telling our affiliate Wavy News the fire started outside the building. However, fire officials have not confirmed that information at this time. This firefight is a joint effort with crews from Portsmouth Fire, Chesapeake, and Navy Regional. That's approximately 85 firefighters battling this blaze to bring it under control. There were major concerns this structure could collapse. It's not clear at this time what is inside the warehouse. So far, no injuries have been reported. While at the scene, multiple transformers blew, leaving thousands without power. Dominion Energy confirming it temporarily disconnected more than 3,000 customers for safety reasons. At a nearby lab, the Metropolitan Solutions shut down for the rest of the day, and all Portsmouth City offices are also closed because of those power outages. Again, the cause of the fire is still under investigation. For now, in the First Alert Center, I'm Riley Wyant. Back to you.
On your side, this is 12 News First at 4.
First at 4, main roads are clear, but most neighborhoods a different story. We're live as VDOT and other crews shift their attention to those secondary roads that are still quite slick. Desiree Montilla will give us a closer look at the effort to clear those roads in just a moment.
First, though, there's a good chance that slush you see on the roads now could refreeze tonight. Ross Runner in the First Alert Weather Center now. And Ross, another cold night ahead.
Exactly right, Kurt and Rachel. Very cold temperatures expected tonight. We still have a few more flurries to go out there right now. First Alert Doppler, it's not all that busy. These are not heavy, but just some scattered flurries. Quick snow showers now moving through parts of Amelia, Dinwiddie County, southern Chesterfield, over into eastern Henrico, down through the Tri-Cities, Prince George into Charles City counties, even into southeastern and eastern Brunswick and southwestern parts of Greensville County. Now, these will last maybe for another hour or two, and then skies are going to clear. We have had some breaks of sunshine today, and enough of the sun's energy getting down and helping to melt a lot of the snow on the area roadways, at least the primary roads. The secondary roads, of course, a different story with still plenty of slush on those, especially where you have the deeper snowpack. Our temperature 30 degrees at Richmond International. That breeze out of the north at 12 miles an hour. It feels like it's 21 degrees, so quite breezy at times today. These are the actual air temperatures, upper 20s and low 30s throughout the area. We never did make it to the freezing mark today, and you see what it feels like. It feels like it's in the teens and low 20s over most of the area, with that breeze that occasionally is gusting between 25 and 30 miles an hour. In fact, Louisa gusting to 30 miles per hour right now out of the west. And for that reason, there is a cold weather advisory recently issued by the National Weather Service. This is over southeastern Virginia, does include Greensville and Sussex County within our viewing area from 10 o'clock tonight until 10 a.m. tomorrow morning. The wind chills could go as low is about 5 degrees above zero. So very cold night ahead of us. You can see those temperatures slipping back into the 20s. We'll be in the upper teens early tomorrow morning, but there is a warm up coming, and we'll talk about that and the complete forecast, Rachel and Kurt, in just a few minutes.
Thanks for staying with us on First at 4. Live at 5 starts right now.
On your side, this is Live at 5.
Live at 5, we're digging out from yet another winter storm, but this time it was just snow. Now these cold temperatures are causing concern about the road conditions. We're Live at 5 tracking the cleanup efforts underway. Plus, former public housing residents are suing the Richmond Redevelopment and Housing Authority. They claim RRHA overpaid its residents and violated federal law. We are combing through the lawsuit for you and helping kids in need. The new tutoring service, a Henrico shelter for families is facing homelessness, is adding.
First on Live at 5, storm cleanup well underway. Now that the snow is behind us, crews are out and about working to clear all of those roads.
The main roads are not a big problem, but it's some of those secondary and the back roads that are still covered at this hour. Because of that, schools are canceling on Friday, including Hopewell, Richmond, and Henrico. Richmond and Henrico schools will be open 2 hours late, but Hanover will have a virtual learning day. You can find a full list of the closures and the delays by going to our website, 12onyourside.com.
We have live team coverage for you. Desiree Montilla, Madison McNamee both standing by, but we begin tonight with meteorologist Megan Wise. And Meg, the big question, will all that slush refreeze tonight?
I do think those secondary roads, be alert for slick roadways, especially the ones that haven't been treated. Use extra caution if you have to be at it. The main roads will be just fine. Be alert, though, for icy spots. The melting that we did see today, and those puddles will likely turn into ice. So be extra careful on your driveways, your patios, your sidewalks, even parking lots as we go through the evening and overnight. Still seeing some flurries and light snow showers. This is in New Kent County, Prince George County, and scattered snow showers in Dinwiddie County. These will come to an end. I'd give it about an hour or so, and it's just going to turn colder. Temperatures upper 20s, low 30s. Factor in this breeze out of the north and northwest. Anywhere between about 10 to 20 miles per hour. This is more of what it feels like. 19 in Chesterfield. Feels like 17 in Richmond. Feels like 17 in Louisa. Our evening forecast, we'll start to see clearing skies as we head into the mid to late evening time frame. Temperatures just turning colder. Low to mid 20s by 9-10 o'clock tonight. We do have warmer days, though, in store for us, and I'll show you those details coming up here in just a bit. Jasmine?
Looking forward to the warmer days. Thank you, Megan.
This is 12 on your side at 6.
Right now at 6, we're digging out from another snow day, and VDOT says the main roads across Central Virginia are clear. They're now turning their attention to neighborhood streets. Tonight, live team coverage of the lingering impacts of this winter wallop. That's where we begin at 6. Thank you for joining. I'm Jasmine Turner.
And I'm Kurt Autry. The snow will impact many local schools once again tomorrow, with some slick spots expected on streets all across the viewing area. We're on your side at 6 with live team coverage. Desiree Montilla and Madison McNamee are standing by.
Let's begin with meteorologist Megan Wise. Megan, what can we expect overnight into the morning?
Hey, Jasmine. Hey, Kurt. We are watching temperatures. They're going to fall into the teens as we go throughout the overnight for many of us. And this breeze we have tonight only going to make it feel colder. So wind chill values for many of us will feel more like the single digits. This is where we start, though, in the morning. So make sure you continue to dress warmly as you're heading out. As far as first alert Doppler radar goes, you can see clearing skies back towards our west. That'll be the trend as we go through the next hour or so for counties east. Still seeing a couple of lingering flurries, light snow showers now migrating into the southeastern corner of our state. But as we go through tonight and overnight, just be alert for icy spots. The melting we had today could be looking at some icy patches on your driveways, your sidewalks, patios, parking lots, and those secondary roads that aren't treated just yet. So just be mindful, the slick roadways will still be a concern. We're in the upper 20s, close to 30 degrees on the thermometer. Factor in this wind, though, that's out of the northwest, anywhere between about 7 to 21 miles per hour. We've had wind gusts approaching 30 miles per hour. This is more of what it feels like when you step outside. 17 in Richmond, feels like 17 in Chesterfield and Louisa. As far as our evening forecast, clear skies just turning colder. By 8-9 o'clock, look for temperatures in the low to mid 20s. More details on what to expect for tomorrow and the weekend coming up here in just a bit.
This is 12 on your side tonight.
Now at 7, the snow may be in the past, but freezing temperatures are here to stay tonight. Meteorologist Ross Runner timing out a warm-up for our weekend.
Mixed reaction from parents and students as some school divisions make the call for students to stay home again tomorrow, while some divisions are choosing to operate on a 2-hour delay.
Plus, President Donald Trump took the oath of office 30 days ago. We're live from Washington tonight with the latest updates on the president's cabinet picks.
Snow is no longer falling, but it's still on the ground. I saw it today. Bitterly cold temperatures tonight could create slick conditions.
If you have to get out tonight or in the morning, just watch your step. Beware of black ice on the roads. And the good news, though, we are expecting a warm-up this weekend.
That's some great news. Bring in Ross, timing it all out for us. So, Ross, how are these warmer temperatures looking for us?
Well, Franklin and Jasmine, actually tomorrow is going to be a good bit warmer than we've had the last couple of days. We have not been above freezing since earlier this week. The last 2 days in a row, we've been below freezing entirely. Right now, 28 degrees in Richmond is our temperature. Northwesterly breeze at 13 miles an hour. So just enough of a breeze that our feel-like temperature is well down into the teens right now. It feels like it's 17 in Richmond. Actual air temperature 25. Louisa, we have mid and upper 20s really throughout the area. And you can see the breeze still pretty busy out of the northwest at 13 miles an hour. Richmond 18 and Louisa 15 miles an hour in Hanover, and these are the gusts that we're seeing over the area. We're gusting to 26 miles an hour in Richmond, 23 mile per hour wind gusts up in Louisa, and we've had some wind gusts as high as around 30 miles an hour this afternoon. So this is what it feels like if you were to step outside right now. It feels like 12 degrees in Louisa, feels like just 18 degrees in Tappahannock and in New Kent. So a very cold night ahead. So cold that the National Weather Service has issued a cold weather advisory here from 10 o'clock tonight until 10 a.m. tomorrow morning over southeastern Virginia. This does include Greensville County and Sussex County in our viewing area. The wind chills could go as low as 5 above zero overnight tonight. So frigid temperatures, no doubt about that. We had some scattered snow showers and flurries around the area today, earlier this morning, right through the afternoon and early evening, but skies are clearing now, and those temperatures will continue to fall through the 20s into the upper teens as we start our day tomorrow. But we do get well above freezing tomorrow. Good news, and then much warmer weather comes in later this weekend into next week. We'll talk about that in the full forecast in just a bit. Franklin?
This is 12 on your side tonight.
Now at 7:30, the snow may be gone, but temperatures tonight could fall into the teens. Ross Runner is timing out warmer weather in our Friday forecast.
Tensions deepen as world leaders try to put a stop to the Russian invasion in Ukraine. Why there could be more trouble ahead after a meeting with U.S. officials and Ukraine's president.
The National Guard responds to prison protests reached their 4th day in New York. What officers are calling for and why 6 are now facing charges in an inmate's death.
Thankfully, no more snow in the forecast. Well, some people may like it and want more snow, but we do have a bitterly cold night ahead.
This time last night, flurries covered roads, making it a bit difficult for drivers. We're just talking about that. Those roads are now plowed, but with freezing temperatures tonight, they could, listen to this, they could refreeze.
So be really careful. Meteorologist Ross Runner is joining us. Ross, it's a good idea to watch out for some of those slick spots.
Exactly right, Jasmine and Franklin, especially the secondary roads, but even some of the primary roads may have a slick spot or two, especially on those elevated surfaces, the bridges, the overpasses, and not only when you're driving, but be careful when you're walking too. You're talking your porch, your sidewalk, the driveway. There could be some hidden icy spots out there. I don't want anybody having any broken bones because of the weather for sure. So be extra cautious. Now, the cold weather, obviously a big story, but we also still have a breezy night ahead. So there's a cold weather advisory. Starts at 10 o'clock tonight until 10 a.m. tomorrow morning across southeastern Virginia. Now, in our viewing area, it does include Greensville County, so Emporia up into Sussex County for Wakefield and Waverly. Your wind chills could go as low as 5 degrees at times overnight tonight. Now in Metro Richmond right now, our temperature is 28 degrees, but the breeze out of the northwest at 13 makes it feel like it is 17 degrees. So a very cold night ahead, and the wind chills throughout the area will be in the single digits and teens. We have 29 degrees currently in Ettrick, Matoaka, same story there at 29 degrees. The west end of Henrico County at Regency Square, it is 29, while Bon Air here in Chesterfield County is at 28 degrees, also 28 at James River High School there in northwestern Chesterfield. Ashland at 27, 27 degrees in Wyndham, Springfield Park Elementary in the far west end at 26 degrees. The east end of Richmond from Dory Park to Varina to Cold Harbor Elementary, everybody there at 28 degrees. So definitely cold temperatures. Skies are clearing. We had those snow showers and flurries a bit earlier today, but now skies are mainly clear, and that's the way we're going to stay overnight tonight as those temperatures continue to fall through the 20s. We'll end up right around 18 degrees or so, I think, to start the day tomorrow, and then we get well above freezing tomorrow afternoon and a lot of sunshine in the mix as well, and it's only going to get warmer from there. And I'll have all those details about what to expect as we move into the weekend, Jasmine and Franklin, in just a little while.
This is 12 on your side.
Right now at 11, a fresh layer of snow blanketing Central Virginia. A winter storm warning remains in effect tonight with more snow expected to fall tomorrow morning.
This winter weather impacted many local roads and forcing schools to change their plans for yet another day. The message from officials, stay home if you can. Our team has been giving you the first alert on this storm for a week, and that's where we began tonight, 11 o'clock. Thank you for joining us. I'm Franklin White.
And I'm Riley Wyant. And of course, our top priority, always keeping you, our viewers, in the loop. And today's snowfall is consistent with the first alert forecast we've been warning you about for days now. We are on your side tonight with live team coverage of this winter wallop. Chantel Davis and Madison McNamee standing by.
The first up is right to Megan Wise tracking it all for us. Megan, what can we expect overnight and tomorrow morning?
Hey, Franklin. Hey, Riley. As we go throughout the overnight, cloudy skies, very cold temperatures. Be alert for slick roadways. If you can stay home, that would be the best bet. Most of the snow tapers down as we go through the next hour or so for our eastern counties. That snow already has come to an end for our western counties. Prince Edward stretching up into Louisa, over towards Caroline County, the city of Richmond. The snow is done. Still, though, tracking some light snow showers. The remaining a bit of snow in the Tri-Cities, Petersburg, Colonial Heights, Hopewell still seeing a little bit of some light snow. Prince George County, your snow's just about going to come to an end, but you can still see some purples. That snow coming down a little heavier, some steadier snow still in Greensville County up into our northeastern counties. The snow just about done. We have just a little bit of some light snow left over this line here going up into Northumberland County. The Middle Peninsula still seeing some light snow. Where we were expecting the heaviest amounts of snow, southeastern Virginia, that's where it continues to dump on them tonight. These dark purples from Chesapeake over into Virginia Beach, it is just continuing to dump heavy snow, and that will continue over, it looks like, maybe at least an hour or two more of heavy snow on top of what they already have. Temperatures really haven't moved a whole lot today. Through the afternoon into the evening, we've been basically close to the 20-degree mark, and we're not really going to move a whole lot during the overnight. Winds aren't impressive. They're 3 to 7 miles per hour, but that little bit of a wind does make it feel even colder, so our wind chill feels like 11. We do have more snow in the forecast for tomorrow, and I'll show you the latest hour-by-hour forecast with that coming up here in just a bit. Riley?